The Adventures of Blue and Turkey, written by Lois E. Lund, narrated by Hazel Wood. This book is for all new readers, young and old, who enjoy nature and the love of animals. Chapter 1. Come and sit on the log. I have a story to tell you. There was a mischievous duck who grew up in the swamps of Louisiana area. This was very special duck. His name was Blue. The story goes, he turned blue when he swam in the cold pond one morning. His home was under the old wooden cabin. Blue loved to waddle over to the barn and listen to the sounds of the farm engines. His mother would often scold him. "You'll get hurt over there," she would say. However, the smell of motor oil and the sounds of the noise of the engines would thrill him. He would sit by the hour watching people working on the engines. Blue knew when they made the right decisions to make the engines run better. One day, no one was around. He took parts from 3 old engines and made one that would race. This was the start of him being a gearhead. More about that later. When the men got home from the fields, they were surprised. They asked one another, "Who made this thing?" They were puzzled. They wondered if the engine would work. It did look different, and it had more parts than other engines. They let it sit out in the yard. That night, the most unusual sounds were heard from the barn. The men came out with their shotguns, but all was quiet. After breakfast the next day, the men found a most unusual vehicle sitting in the barn. It had 4 tires welded to the frame. A roll bar was right behind the seat. This car was small. It would not fit a person. The men stood there surprised. Then they started to laugh and laugh. "This thing would not run," they said. Just then, Blue waddled over, picked up his helmet, the milking pail, and put it on his head, strapped himself in the seat, and pushed the starter button. It sputtered, it growled, it backfired, and then it roared. Blue kept his foot on the brake. The men yelled with excitement and hurried to open the doors of the barn. He went racing around the barnyard a few times. The people were so excited that they cheered the little duck on. The farm workers loved the duck. Whenever there was free time, they loved to help the duck fix his go-kart. Chapter 2. Blue's Adventures. One very early morning, Blue was restless. He tiptoed out of the barn so as not to...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?